Live and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in our beautiful world. My name's Sophia from Sacred You, and with me today is the wonderful, funny, joyful, and I have to say amazing Pamela Cummins. And I say amazing because Pamela is a dream interpreter. Have you ever been woken up with these dreams? It's like, oh my God, what on earth does that mean? Well, Pamela is the woman to go to. And today, Pamela, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be chatting a little bit about your Kickstarter program, which is going along rather successfully. So I do want to do about that. But let me introduce you first a little bit more. So you're an expert dream interpreter and a spiritual growth coach. You love helping clients and students understand their dream meanings and accelerate their personal and spiritual growth. You're an author of 7 books. Oh my God. And a creator of 4 Oracle decks. And not only that, but Pamela is the host of our Mystical Dream Interpretation Tribe. Wow, yay. Really excited to talk about that. So, welcome, Pamela.
Thank you
for joining.
I'm like, I feel a little embarrassed from that great introduction, but I earned it. I did a lot of work to get here. So.
Absolutely. So tell us, let's just start, before we get into your actual Kickstarter program, how did you become interested in dream interpretation? Tell us about that journey and how you got to where you are now.
Not everybody can remember their dreams. Like my mate, it's rare that he remembers his dreams, and a lot of people are like that. But I've always remembered my dreams. I can remember a dream when I was 6 years old, and me and this little boy I had a crush on. Yeah, I started early. We were running away from this wicked witch, and we were going up this pole and onto the electric lines, and I was scared that I was going to get electrocuted, but I didn't. Okay. And I mean, obviously I don't remember all my dreams, but I remember that. All right. Mm-hmm. But I never really thought they had meaning. I thought they were kind of, because dreams can be really funny, they're very strange. All right. And I didn't realize at the time that they're speaking to me not only in universal, I want to say spiritual language, but my own spiritual language. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until I worked on, I had dysfunctional, here's like in a nutshell, dysfunctional family, bad relationships, abused, pot and alcohol and stuff. I used to be a smoker. And it wasn't until that stuff didn't work anymore and I felt my pain. That's the only way I can say it. I felt my pain. I couldn't cover my pain up anymore, that I started to work on myself. And I got into personal, spiritual and personal growth. Mm-hmm. Went into 12-step program, went into therapy, stuff like that. And that's when my dreams really started kicking up. Mm-hmm. All right. I could remember my dreams at least 4 or 5 times a week. I was remembering 2 or 3 dreams a night. Okay. And I was writing them down and I knew that they meant something. And I went to a therapist and she helped me. She, was a really good interpreter. And she helped me learn my own dream language and what they meant. Because what you see in a dream app or a book doesn't necessarily mean what it is, because there's so much more to it. And this was way back, like in 1991, 92, a long time ago. Okay. And when it came to my spiritual dreams, like precognitive dreams of the future and psychic dreams, she freaked out because she didn't believe in it. And then it was time to leave. And then I went on my own journey. And what I found was the more I understood my dreams, I could help other people. And it's a long journey, but it just came into that. And quite honestly, I did psychic readings and love and relationships for a while. And the dream interpretation was on the back burner. And I don't know how many years ago it was, but I said, I got to put this on the front burner because I love dream interpretation. Honestly, doing dream interpretation is harder than doing psychic readings. To anybody who's out there, because yeah, I get psychic input, but it's like putting together little pieces of a puzzle.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And things like that. And it helps so much if you are able to interpret dreams. I mean, I think, well, for me, you have some dreams which are just totally weird. It's just like, let's just not go there. But then there are other dreams that are really, they've got a message for you.
Right.
You've
But
actually,
even, I'm sorry to interrupt, but even those weird dreams and what one person called like nonsense dreams, right?
yes,
They all mean something,
they all
even
have
though
a
they
meaning.
seem weird to you.
Uh-huh.
In fact, the weirder they are, the more fun I have with them.
So tell us then, are there any, tell us about any unusual or unique dreams or interpretations that you've encountered.
Oh
What's
boy.
talking about some of those weird stuff? What someone's
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one. The dream that comes to mind because it was so recent was yesterday. My sister was telling me about a dream my niece had where
yeah.
she was in a movie theater with another woman, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was pregnant. And all of a sudden she had to leave and she gave birth to a baby in the bathroom. Okay, so that's
Uh-huh.
kind of weird. That's a weird
Uh-huh.
dream, right? And my sister's like, I know it's because she wants a child and her friend has a child and she wants to give birth, right? And
Uh-huh.
that makes sense. That makes
It makes
logical
total
sense,
sense. Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, because you can think of like the movie as her life. But then I said to her, well, dreams usually have more than one interpretation. Maybe she's going to get a part in the movie. And she's giving
Oh,
birth to being in a movie, or
no.
it could be another chapter in her life. So
Oh,
that's one dream. Um, and it's not, I'm trying to think of a like really weird dream, and of course I'll think
it's
about
okay.
it when we
It's
get off,
okay.
right?
Of course you will. So if dreams have different meanings, right? How do you know which meaning is meant for you?
Okay, that's a great question. A lot of times a couple are meant for you. I know that sounds weird, okay, but it's because we're different aspects of ourselves,
Yes.
okay? But the way that I like to say it is like you it's like your intuition. Like like this salesman is full of crap, all right? Or that you just click with this person, or that I shouldn't drive down this road.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a knowing. And I like to say you feel it in your gut and it's kind of like ding, 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 we have a winner. Okay. However, there are times, and we all have denial. Okay. And I
Yeah.
remember reading, I think it was Melody Beattie who said, we all need our blankets of denial. And who are we to rip off someone's blanket? Because sometimes we need to be protected. All right. But sometimes with certain clients, they deny like I know psychically my angels are like, yeah, this is the meaning. And they're like, oh no, I think it's the easier one because they don't want to look at it. And I'm like, okay, take it with a grain of salt. And sometimes 6 months to a year later, they say, you're right, Pamela, but I don't force I don't rip off their blankets.
Sure. Sure. Totally understand that one, stuff like that. And you just never know. You just never ever know. I mean, the dreams and the world of the subconscious, mind and stuff is amazing. And if you're able to, remember your dreams and then interpret them, it's like it's a whole, it's like you've got more guides with you, type of thing. And it's yourself that's giving you your own guidance. What if there's someone out there who isn't able to remember their dreams? Because I know we
Okay.
all dream. You talk to people and they go, "Oh no, I don't dream." That's not true. We all dream. We just don't remember them. How do you really recommend? What can people do to start remembering their dreams?
Okay, well, first I'm going to do a little plug. I do have a free gift. They can sign up on
Yeah.
my website. Okay,
Yep.
but I'd be more than happy to. It's the intention. You have to be willing to remember your dream. So before you go to sleep, all right, you can the old thing was like pen and paper, write yourself a letter, put it underneath your pillow, I will remember my dream, or if you prefer, I will recall my dream. You can meditate, right? And sit like in a mantra, I will remember my dream, I will remember my dream, and fall asleep so it's there. Or you could actually visualize yourself, waking up and remembering your dream. One of the things I would suggest, though, it's kind of like if you want to go to the gym, you pack a bag, okay, with your gym clothes, and you put it by the door to remind you and to inspire you, okay, is to have some kind of dream journal there, okay? And if you don't like to write with pen and paper, you can get a dream journal app, you can record it, you can even videotape it, but have something, because it triggers, like you're sleeping and it triggers your mind, like, okay, she has something to write my dream down. Write this dream down. We're going to give her a dream or him, and we're going to make it a doozy. And sometimes I tell people to do that for like 90 days, 3 months, but it usually happens before. And I remember doing a lecture with this guy who was an engineer. Okay. Very logical. Oh, I don't. And so he's like, I'm going to try this. And within like a month or so, he was so excited the next time he saw me. He was like, oh my God, I remembered my dream. So I know it's possible. And yes, you're right. We all dream. Watch the animals, dogs and cats. You can tell.
Oh, they dream incredibly and stuff. And if only they could tell you their dreams, it'd be amazing, and things like that. So dreams are like our really own, in one way, our own therapist as such. They can give us all our answers to the questions that we have, because it's all in our subconscious.
Yeah, they're more honestly, they're really more powerful at times than like our intuition or psychic abilities, and those are powerful. But they're free therapy.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're free. Exactly. Thank you. All right, so tell us about this wonderful a Kickstarter program. What is it, and what's it for, and how, and what do people get out of helping you?
Okay, let me just get a sip of water. Well, it ends tomorrow, November 7th, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure what that is, Aussie time, but it ends really soon. Yep. What they do is you said 7 books. Well, I've written 8 books. I love to write. Okay. And this is Dream Interpretation for the Mystical Soul. And this book is really after my heart, because it's about spiritual dreams, like past lives, dreams of the future, visits from the deceased, using yoga to interpret your dreams, oracle cards, all kinds of cool stuff, and how they help you grow, because people don't always understand how can they help my personal and spiritual growth. So this is a book that it's in an ebook. I didn't do the paperback, and I'm not going to release it into the public until next year. March of 2024. Well, I think it's only fair for the people on the Kickstarter. So I will have it for pre-order, but you're going to have to wait until next year. There's also different tiers, and another tier is where you get the book and 2 meditations. One is Goodbye to Nightmares, and the other one is to visit, to call in a visit from a deceased loved one. And then I have 2 PDF cute little bookmarks, and then the rest are like 20% off my dream services, because one of the things I figure, you read, and I've done this, you read a self-help book, right? Oh yeah, this makes so much sense, I gotta do this, and then life happens and the book goes to the wayside. Okay. So that's why I'm offering my services at 20% off, and it's dream interpretation by email, an hour session, and I also have coaching packages, So, I mean, it's a good deal. It's not like I'm asking you to give me your money so I can do this, but no, you're getting stuff in return. And if you ever go on Kickstarter, it's not GoFundMe, because there's a lot of good stuff on there. I've gotten some really cool oracle cards and books and stuff. So, but it ends soon.
And then very soon. So for everyone who's watching either the live or the replay, do click on the links in the comments. They will be in the comments very, very soon, as we finish our conversation. And just check out not only the Kickstarter program, but also Pamela's website as well, where there's a whole heap of, it's a wealth, a well a well of wealth in the mystical areas of dream interpretation, and as you said, oracle cards and all sorts of other things, and all the services that you offer, which is great. So thank you, Pamela, for saying that, for sharing that. Is there anything else that you would like to share about your Kickstarter program?
It's just ending soon, and I want to
Yes.
say it's my first one. It was interesting. It was interesting. I learned a lot. And I know what I want to say. The way
Yes.
I forgot about this, Dar. The way that it came to me was I was actually, you get messages out of the blue. And I was
Yes.
walking, to start my day to my computer because I work from home. And I heard real loud, do a Kickstarter, Pamela, for the book. And I'm like, what? Because, I was writing this book. I'm like, I never thought about doing that. And then I was like, well, I don't know. It's a lot of work. I don't know anything about, the doubts come in, blah, 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 blah. So that night I said, okay, if you really want to give me to do this Kickstarter, I'm going to ask for a dream. I call them solution dreams. Tell me what I need
Yes.
to know. And in my dream, I'm at my computer typing, with my screen in front of me. And I hear like an angelic voice that, that felt, I want to say it felt pleasant. It felt, loving. And it said, research Kickstarter. Okay. And then I started researching Kickstarter. So the next day I got up and I'm like, let me research Kickstarter, which I did. I went on to Kickstarter. I joined a Facebook Kickstarter for authors, met a lot of great people. One woman I'm really friendly with. So I got some author colleagues from it, which to me, colleagues and people who you connect with are so important. So I thought that was really cool. So that was using, and I'd love people to do that who's listening. Use your intuition, your psychic abilities, but also get confirmation in a dream. Because we have those doubts, you get those. I'm sure you got it when you started Sacred You. Oh, should I do this? Oh, yeah, I feel like it. But then those little doubts come in. Do you know what I mean?
Of course. But the dreams are there to help you. The dreams are there to help you, to guide you, because we all have those doubts. It's it's like it's the angel and the devil.
Right.
Is this the right path? Well, ask your dreams. I really like, ask for a dream. It's like seeing signs.
Right.
We ask a lot. There's a lot of people in the world who say, show me a sign if I'm supposed to go down left or if I'm supposed to go down right. I need a sign. And the dreams can give us our signs.
Oh, yeah. They can help you with your love life. I mean, I'm with Chris today because of a dream, because I was ready to give up on him. And, my dream told me not to. So they help your love life. They give you information about your health, every area of your life.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They're not silly.
No, they're not, because it's our true self.
Right, exactly.
It's underneath all this effects by all the outside world, the 3D world, and other people's opinions and our doubts and everything else. If you take all that away, then our dreams are there that can really help guide us.
Right.
And stuff. Okay, thank you. And besides coming to see you, right, which is the absolute number one advice I would say, if anyone wants to get into dream interpretation, doesn't know how, come and see Pamela. Check out the Pamela's website. Now, will your book, when it does come out, and for those who do sign up for the Kickstarter program, does that actually help people interpret dreams?
Yes. I give that, one chapter is, and of course I can't think of the name of it at the moment because I'm on the spot, but one chapter is about different ways that you can interpret dreams, different techniques. Of course, my other book, Learn the Secret Language of Dreams, went over dream categories and it gave a ton of dreams as an example. This one is more how do you do it kind of thing.
How do you do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Because that's important.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. Really, really looking forward to it. Now, when is the actual book released? I know you said next year, which isn't too far away.
Right. Well, for the people in Kickstarter,
For Kickstarter,
what happens with Kickstarter is it ends. I
yes,
send out a survey, get their emails and stuff. It takes about 2 weeks for Kickstarter to pay me. Okay.
yes,
So, and people might have problems with their credit cards or whatever. So once they pay me, I send it out. I use this tool called Book Funnel that's really easy for people to use. Now, next year, I'm going to be doing it in a couple weeks, or when I get soon I will be doing the pre-orders. And as soon as I need to pick a date, maybe
okay,
March 3rd, I gotta look. And then, it will come out as an ebook, and then I have to format it for the paperback, because the process for formatting for ebooks and paperbacks is completely different. And I have to get someone to do the cover, because I usually use Ingram, and that's it's a lot of work. It's not like and it's done.
yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Pamela. Really, really thank you. I look forward to seeing your book and being part of the Kickstarter program. For everyone who is watching either the live or the replay, do click on the links as soon as they go in the comments, and check out Pamela's website and be part of the Kickstarter program, because it's you get so much out of it. You really do. Not only are you helping you, Pamela, with your book, but you receive a lot from it. It's not like, as you said, it's not like a GoFundMe program. You actually receive stuff from being part of it. So it's been an honor to talk to you.
Oh, it's always an honor to talk to you too.
And I look
works
forward
both
to,
ways.
yeah, I look forward to when your book is actually out too. Maybe we can have another conversation
Oh,
next
please.
year about the actual book and stuff. And you never know, you could maybe be part of Harmony Fest, which is coming up in March as well. So
Oh, I'm sure I
look
will
forward
be.
to it. Yeah. All right. You have a beautiful day, and we will be talking to you very, very, very soon.